All right, on the left is Sam with Beanstalk, Temur flavor. And OmniTell on the right, that would be Ed, with Ed's deck touching Sam's playmat. Very interesting technique. Scalding Tarn passed the turn.
I get 2 points.
This is what she was telling us in the beginning of the game.
I get 2 points. Oh, I had to exhaust them into 8.
That is a Hedge Maze going to Surveil. It looked like an Omniscience on top.
I generally think it's in the turns that pass, you at least have 1, 2, 3.
Oh, draw.
Yep. So 1 is 3.
Okay, Omniscience on top. I guess no show and tell, maybe. Ancient Tomb kind of gives away what we're up to if Sam had no idea. Unclear if Ed knows what Sam is up to in this game. Sam looks for and finds a trop. If you're Ed right now, you might think this is a mirror. Maybe. All right, well, that gives it away. Up, the Beanstalk is on the stack.
Did I
I played against Sam at this event, and I lost. Really close match, though. I was playing a little bit of a brew. If you're interested in my brews, make sure you're in our Discord server and go check the Decklist channel. That's where I post them.
Well, right now we produce 3 saws, 3 wood, and I have to have more.
It's okay.
You can build a saw. 1, 2, 3. Do you need more than 3?
I think we just need
Intuition.
He only needs 3.
Interesting. Tall Eric barges in and says, super excited for new Legacy. Yeah, it's all new now. Luby says, did you find the the tempo in Puerto Rico? Yeah, there was lots of tempo happening out there. You wouldn't believe it.
Where exactly does the wood? Are you
kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
He has to go to wherever he wants to build.
Oh, where you want to build?
I was planning to use this so I can use Rivers as my channel now, so it's easier.
All right, Intuition taking a while. All right, all 3 were Cunning Wish, so one of them will come into Ed's hand.
Yeah, I still have stuff. I flip over a sword.
You're finding that? Wait, why wouldn't
Only because it makes me easier to build it.
Show and tell on the stack. Confection, thank you for the resub at Prime, 7 months. Appreciate it. Omniscience comes in, and up the Beanstalk comes in. Cunning Wish gets cast. It does get exiled on resolution.
I did exhaust.
What are you getting with the shirt?
Emrakul and then a truck, so I'll show it to you. So we're on the par.
All right, Shared Summons is found. It's going to find Atraxa and Emrakul, and that should end the game. It's going to be really hard for Sam to do anything about that. Shared Summons, a card maybe people aren't familiar with. Moving on to game 2. Cunning Wish for Shared Summons with Omniscience on the table, though, is really mean.
Charismatic.
Sam might have taken that personally.
That was a mistake anyway. Alright, well, now I move.
Yeah, Salty saying that Omni is back with Stock Up. Yeah, Stock Up is a big part of the reason these OmniTell decks are hot right now. I dig it. Mr. Rainforest gets cracked. It looks like Sam is about to surveil, is my guess.
You were doing it anyway.
All right, Hedge Maze comes in. Wizards. What are they thinking, right? When are we going to get white border surveillance? So sick of this crap.
I have a cat.
Trigger.
They need a reprint.
But I'm gonna use my Fox Partition. in a battle on Fox Clearing.
What other cards do they have to white border, chat? Ponder gets dumped into the graveyard.
That's crazy.
I have to do it. So I would do one.
But you gain one.
Brainstorm for Sam. Cracking a fetch and response. Uh-oh.
Wait, you have no build? Now you gain 4 points.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, 28.
All right, just going to surveil here in response. Maybe playing around Stifles or whatever. Surveil.
Keep it.
Yeah. What a good mechanic, right, everybody?
One of these is a dominance card.
Yeah.
Are you fine with them?
Yeah.
So keep it.
Only if you're going to use it.
Guilds of Ravnica deck. Guilds of Ravnica set with freaking Surveil for the Temur guild really screwed the whole game up.
My scrolls go off. I only have one now.
All right, passing the turn back. Scalding Tarn gets cracked for Sam.
I should have left someone. I should have left one guy.
Thundering Fall, Servo.
At one wood, so I only scored one wood. You know, I have to beat up Dan's.
All right, Volcanic Island gets dumped. Very nice. One more mana for Ed, and we could start seeing show and tell stuff happen, potentially. The last time I played against Ed with this deck, I was joking that we need a copy of Eureka in there. I don't think Ed listened to me, though. Brainstorm happening here. Put Eureka in the deck. Come on.
Possible. I could do it by Bruce. I just had to kill 3 balls. Or actually just 2. I build 1. I can kill Alan.
3 Roos.
I kill this one. And then I build 1. I kill 2 Roos and then I build
Oh, you
1.
get a point.
All right. Play a Brainstorm, play a Fetch, crack it. Legacy stuff happening. These are the play patterns that Legacy players go crazy for. They love this crap.
Actually, I can't build it.
Gonna ice here. Tropical Island.
Or I can kill these guys.
All right. Tapping down on Tropical Island on upkeep with Ice. Wow.
That's my only option. I have to kill that guy.
Draw from the ice.
Has Wizards ever apologized for split cards?
Go ahead.
Move at 2 here. I need to hit this twice. I need to move and attack twice.
All right. Dropping the land, passing the turn. No Ice this time. Ed did not drop a land the previous turn. Now plays a Prismatic Vista. Uh-oh.
Man, I wish I had
Yeah, split cards are very nice. The latest iteration of split card with the almond cards in Tarkir look pretty cool. I think those look cool. I don't know if any of them are legacy relevant, but they look really cool. Agent Potato with a great question. What's the best thing Sam can show if show and tell resolves? That's a great question. Here's stock up. What can Sam put into play that would be impressive? I don't know.
Why are they so split up?
Building without a foundation.
Oh, I forgot about this one. So these are 3 heroes. So I can battle first. If I'm lucky, I remove one. And then I move. Yeah.
Over the last couple of months, I've gotten quite a few prize packs or whatever from Aether Drift, and I still have no stock ups. Something's going on in the uncommon slot in Aether Drift, folks. It's a little bit of a sketchy situation. Is it an uncommon or what? I should have a playset by now. All right, Ponder gets discarded to hand size. Immediately becomes Sam's turn. Yeah, it's one of those mythic uncommons, I think. They be messing with our heads. Roland says it's an uncommon. That could be.
Does he also kill one yours?
No, it's a 0.
Oh, it's a 0.
Then with my last action, I guess I just at the battle here.
What is that sound anyway? I always hear that sound. What is that? I don't even know what that is. It happened again. Scalding Tarn finds a snow-covered mountain. I love these snowlands from Ice Age. Bring me back to my childhood, where my collection was basically all Ice Age basics. It's not Mario ate a mushroom. It's not that. Roland's got the wrong sound.
My turn's up.
Roland's confused. Lorien revealed, everybody. Freaking Lord of the Rings and Island Cycling.
Wait,
Is that WhatsApp? Is that what that is? Well, I guess I'm not a WhatsApp user.
I got 2 boosts, that's all I'm saying. 2 boosts.
I'm just one guy.
2 swords and a crossbow.
Okay, so I'll slip here.
That's right, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna craft this.
Oh, yes, okay, second crossbow.
So I have to use my hammer to get this crossbow, and I get a victory.
You can do it.
Yeah, we saw some SpongeBob cards on tables at the LGS this week. People are SpongeBobbing.
Dan broke it. I never fixed it.
Wow, I can't believe that's gonna help me.
Yeah, the people in the background are having a lot of fun, but just no respect for the serious Legacy tournament happening. Veil of Summer. Uh-oh.
You recruited the cat.
Well, that could be trouble. Your opponent starts off a turn with Veil of Summer. You're probably in trouble. Force pitching Lorien revealed. We did have Sam draw a bunch of cards. Forcing back. Pitching Omniscience. Who are we rooting for here? Are we rooting for Beans or are we rooting for OmniTell, chat?
This part's easier.
Which side are we on?
No, you're right. You have to do this one. Well, you don't have another blue. You can't move it. This is your only fight, isn't it? Wait, can't you refresh?
Okay, SF in the chat is cheering for Beans. There's one Beans fan.
Cut misdirection.
No, I refreshed everything.
Misdirection. Oh, man. Pitching Murktide. Gonna change the target of Force to Veil of Summer, I guess.
Well, you need a second crossbow right now. You're going
Fine. I guess I won't have Fine.
All right, the Force counters the Veil of Summer, but Ed's Force it was. Here's Stock Up. After a fight on the stack, stocking up. A Veil of Summer was fired off. It was countered. Ed countered his own Veil of Summer. It's pretty mean. Misdirection.
Well, I can't anyway because I use this. So I fight here.
Wizard just keeps printing these pitch spells.
Okay.
Why do they keep printing these cards that can be cast for free?
I'll use my second.
Misdirection is busted.
Oh yeah, second swing. It's just a free hit.
No, I should use my crossbow here, and then I'll play something.
Here's up the Beanstalk. Half of what I say on stream is just stuff I hear Magic players say that I think are kind of funny.
So I crossbow this, it's gone. And then I'll use my boot to
Also, Dan can just also roost next to him.
got it here.
Just battle.
So I have to battle.
Double battle.
Assuming I have to right now.
Oh, what the hell?
Wait, you could have built it
No, I can't because I only have one hammer. No one ever built me a second hammer.
Just fight Dan for 5 seconds.
I had an ambush.
Just passing the turn back to Sam. After some resources were spent on that Veil of Summer, we're just looking at each other for a moment here. Ponder happening here.
I guess I'll damage my boot again.
I think I went out because I have
Ed showing off the SpongeBob basics. Some people are jealous. Some people are going to be upset. Danger wondering how to join the league on Discord. That's a question for the Discord. Make sure you're in the Discord and go ask there, and somebody will get back to you.
remove your score marker. You win the game if you rule 2 opposite.
We do have a webcam legacy league on our Discord server. Players around the world jamming some games at all hours. If that interests you, make sure you're in there and go ask how to join. Cunning Wish. Uh-oh.
But it doesn't make sense because I feel like I should be legit right away.
Also, you just knew Dan was going to You know, now that Dan went on Battle Wait, we all won, guys.
All right, Cunning Wish is going to resolve. What are we looking for? Veil of Summer. Okay. Well, we might be about to see a similar sequence of events. Veil of Summer going to start the turn. Oh, wait, no. Carpet. Carpet of Flowers to start the turn, turns out.
And my card strap.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 total cards in hand, including the Veil. Yeah, Sam has 4 islands, so Carpet can make 4 mana.
I make. I'll make blue for second main.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, moving to second main, making 4 blue mana now. Veil of Summer with 4 blue floating.
4 blue floating.
We need a chance
So we'll go to that.
to stop it. I don't think we can.
And then I guess hang out for the board.
Yeah,
First thing I gotta do is play forcible pitching submerge.
Force pitching Submerge, trigger the beans.
Damn, that's how I should play that.
Sure. Trigger. Draw first.
Okay, Veil of Summer is countered successfully.
One floating.
I have 3 cards.
Good cards.
We use the score points, which is battle things.
Show and Tell on the stack. 1 mana floating for Ed. Force of Negation.
Ambush.
Well, I was battling there.
Oh.
Well, Force of Negation on Show and Tell. The Veil of Summer was countered, so this will counter it. But potentially.
And then battle you there.
Yeah, Submerge is not really the best in this matchup, but if you're thinking about Xantid Swarm, maybe. But I might wait until I see Xantid Swarm. But a little awkward being on the draw, being on the play, rather. I don't know.
Oh, he does.
So I don't have to kill anything.
That was so close. Good game, guys.
Being down a game, I mean.
I'll add green.
Sylvan Library, after adding green this time.
I
They
meant
don't respect.
Okay, Sylvan Library comes in. Nice looking Sylvan Library. Ed's deck has some bling for sure. I think the Twitch chat recognizes.
You just go all out.
I forgot about the extra hit thing. I thought I have so much stuff there.
I thought I was going to listen.
Oh my god.
All right, Ponder resolves for Sam. Looks like 3 cards left in Ed's hand. One of them might be something to put in off a show and tell. I think Sam knows that at this point.
yeah, let's get in it. Maybe.
Okay, another copy of Up the Beanstalk. That's what the Beanstalk deck does. And passing the turn. Sylvan Library trigger.
If I hit this final track.
I want to see
But I just didn't want to give away cards for free.
if it was a specific, thing.
They were guarded.
Like a specific.
Some other guy was just leaving his stuff on the
Throw the guy away.
Card check.
3 cards in Sam's hand as the Sylvan Library is resolving. Ed has enough life to consider paying 4 life for each extra card. All right, we're going to do it. Going down to 8.
Main phase 1.
They gave green card draw now? What happened to the color pie? What about the color pie, everybody?
This is technically the expansion. That's an expansion. This one is definitely. Actually, got it for.
Game I play also somebody playing this obviously eating this shit. So
Taller Eric says originally Lorian revealed was green. You know what? It probably was, Eric. They don't know what they're doing.
I think we were playing with a lot of the
Figuring it out if I want to add.
you guys.
Harmonize. That's true. That's true.
That's good. We're just.
I'll add 4 blue.
Adding 4 blue with the carpet. Playing an ancient tune. Ooh, a lot of mana getting tapped here. A hard casting omniscience. Ooh. This is getting interesting.
Yep.
Of time where we played with the app with like the mod, and I kept playing the back. Yeah.
You did though. You cracked it.
Yeah,
You're
but
winning
like,
consistently.
it took a long time.
You played differently.
Okay, Force of Negation, pitching, sink into stupor. Ed is going to force pack, pitching spell pierce, dispel. Oh man, it's freaking dispel. Oh my goodness. The stack ends with a dispel. Oh man.
Hammer. You think if you got the hammer, you would
I think that's for repairing your items.
You just craft it. Because a lot of things require 2 hammers. Like the big point.
I love it.
Nah, just fight. Oh yeah, you have to fight. I mean, if you think about it, you never did the rest. There's one action you never did.
If I go hostile,
I'll add blue.
Yes.
We got
There's one
4.
where you go into the forest. This one?
Yes.
Can I stock up?
Yeah.
1 floating.
Okay, stock up with 1 blue floating. Ed has to stock back up again. Ed's going to be likely ahead on cards here. At the moment, it looks like Sam only has 1 card in hand and, you know, some combination of show and tell, omniscience, blah, blah, blah. We saw Ed just hard cast an omniscience. Could do that again. Still has the carpet in play. Sam's in some trouble.
just like once. Nobody really gave anything. Because like my items are broken, so I just
always break shit.
Also puts you into hostile, so you can't use the
So I can sabotage it that way.
Oh yeah, I guess that is a way to stop them from the you were asking at the beginning.
Lauren
Like the
reveal.
hostile state, you can't really come out.
All right, Lorian revealed for Ed. Lord of the Rings, everybody.
I should have sat there.
Do we even have anybody watching that likes Lord of the Rings? Raise your hand if you like Lord of the Rings.
What is this?
I bet you not one person raises their hand.
So you can draw your own on it.
All right, here's a brainstorm.
We made our own game. I'm saying with all this pieces.
Just the square pieces. You could.
Recently at the LGS, we were talking about last night. Recently at the LGS, I keep seeing, just like by chance, people come into the LGS, go up to the counter. Are you guys going to be pre-ordering the Final Fantasy cards? Oh, yeah, you just put your name down here, whatever they're doing. I don't know. The hype for Final Fantasy is real, folks. I'm seeing it with my own eyes. I'm seeing it constantly.
You just got so many points. I don't know what happened. I guess because we
Calculated his points. I looked up and he was like,
no, you just had 7.
I met two people too that were asking about Final Fantasy. So they asked about Final Fantasy being in stock. Then they're like, "Oh, also, do you have this like Pokemon set in stock? Yeah, we'll get some packs of that." So I was like, "Let me ask you: are you primarily Pokemon players or Magic players?" And they were like, "Oh no, Pokemon, but we're gonna play Final Fantasy for sure. We love that game." I was like, "All right."
Little cast brainstorm.
I think she was 5 cards.
5 cards.
Yeah, I immediately started telling them about the play patterns and Murktide and the whole thing, and Modern Horizons ruining everything. You know, I just didn't want those people to walk down my path and find themselves all upset like I am. I told them about the Mika Spawn and the frog. I told them the whole thing. Why didn't they ban Grief last time? I told them the whole thing. Don't worry about it. Show and tell. Oh boy. Pyroblast. Okay. Sam has interaction. I thought for sure that show and tell was just going to break through. Force back. Going down to 3. If Sam's last card in hand is Bolt, it's going to be fun. Pitching Spell Pierce to Force. Pyroblast appears to be countered. It looks like show and tell is resolving. Oh no, it's not. Pyroblast, number 2. Sam's hand was pretty good here.
Nice. Jesus.
Whoa. Sam out of cards in hand. Show and tell is countered. Double Pyroblast hand for Sam was pretty damn good. All right, Soporific Springs comes in tapped.
Oh, jeez. All right. So, add all blue. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Omniscience getting hard cast once again. Cunning Wish.
Cunning Wish is good.
Alright. I'll get the shape summons. Cast. Oh man, good game, dude.
Good games. Well played. OmniTell gets there. Ed gets there. GG's. GG's. Wow.